Samsung has made the Galaxy Buds Plus fully compatible with Apple devices. So how do they compare to Apple's best wireless earbuds, the AirPods Pro? Today we're going to do a detailed comparison between the two. How do they stack up in terms of features, sound quality, phone call quality, and audio to video latency? The Galaxy Buds Plus retails for $149, the AirPods Pro is $249. But despite its higher price point and the fact that it's got active noise cancellation, the Galaxy Buds Plus simply does some things better. For example, the Galaxy Buds Plus has got an app on both iOS and Android that allows you to perform deeper customization of the Galaxy Buds Plus and its features. You can go into the app and tweak the way you want them to sound using any one of the included audio presets. You could also customize how much ambient sound you want to let through when you activate ambient sound pass-through mode, and also toggle between whether you want ambient sound pass-through during phone calls or not. So the Galaxy Buds Plus is a lot more customizable than the AirPods Pro. The AirPods Pro, well, there are some options, but it's very limited. Also, you can do volume controls on the Buds Plus, which is something that I wished the AirPods Pro had from day one. But anyway, there are two ways you can perform volume controls here. You can tap and hold on the touchpads to increase and lower the volume, but choosing this option would mean that you won't get to use the touchpads for letting in ambient sound and activating voice controls. You could also activate an experimental feature which utilizes the sides of the touchpad to increase and lower the volume. So you do this by tapping on the sides of the touchpads. This is, as of now, an experimental feature, so it's not official yet, and I like the fact that the Buds Plus earbuds can carry an internal charge of up to 11 hours of battery. In contrast, the AirPods Pro's internal battery of the earbuds lasts up to 4.5 hours with noise cancelling. So you need to put the AirPods Pros back into the case to charge more than twice as often as the Buds Plus. I also like the Buds Plus for its snug and stable fit. It just makes more contact with the conch of my ear, and the wingtips do play a part in keeping the earbuds more stable in my ear when I'm moving about. This is not something that I can say about the AirPods Pro, because yes, the AirPods Pro may have a form factor that sits very well in my ears, but the housing doesn't make full contact with the conch of my ears, so that's not very good for stability. Plus, it's a glossy surface, so when my ears get a little sweaty, for instance, it will slide from its position and it is more likely to fall out. And that has happened like once, but so far it's been pretty okay. It's just happened one time, but I don't see that happening with the way the Galaxy Buds Plus fits in my ears. However, the AirPods Pro is right now the most popular truly wireless earbuds on the planet. And this is because people just love it for the fact that it's super small and it promises seamless connection with Apple devices. So it's like instant pairing, and the H1 Bluetooth chip ensures higher quality audio and super low latency performance on Apple devices compared to other earbuds. It's also got noise cancelling, and pretty decent noise cancelling at that, and it's super small too. I mean, just check out the size of its case. It's flatter than the case of the already small Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus, and that makes a difference if you want to carry these earbuds in your pocket and you want the earbuds to look as unobtrusive as possible. If you want to know how unobtrusive the AirPods look in your pocket, watch this video over here. Now for the sound quality comparison. I've had the opportunity to do an A to B comparison between the two, and I realized that they both sound very similar. It's as if they were tuned by the same person. They have about the same dynamic range, they are just about as forward sounding, and in terms of the bass, mids and highs, they also sound very similar, as in they have a rather bright, forward sounding sound signature. Sound staging as well, it's similar. I couldn't really tell a difference between them in terms of sound staging and track separation, but I will say this. The AirPods Pro seems to offer a little more bass extension than the Galaxy Buds, but not by a whole lot. I mean, the casual listener won't be able to tell a difference, and it took me like repeated A to B and back to A comparisons in order for me to arrive at that conclusion. Volume level as well, they are just about as loud too. So in terms of sound quality, I will consider this to be a draw. Now let's compare their voice microphone quality for phone calls. As usual, background noise will be played and I will record a voice memo on my phone using both the Galaxy Buds Plus and the AirPods Pro, and then we'll see who comes out on top. Background noise, Galaxy Buds Plus, record. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. So actually, they both are quite similar in terms of voice microphone quality, as in they both exhibited similar levels of background noise cancellation, which was pretty neat. But my voice sounded a little different through both of these microphones, don't you think? I thought that the AirPods Pro gave a rather full and natural presentation of my voice compared to the Galaxy Buds Plus, which made my voice more, or rather sounds more robotic and shrill compared to the AirPods Pro. But apart from that, I thought that the Galaxy Buds Plus performed very well in terms of voice microphone quality. So yeah, but you guys tell me what you think in the comments section below. Which one sounded better to you, the AirPods Pro or the Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus? Okay, now it's time for the audio to video latency test, but before I get into that, I want to talk about the Galaxy Buds Plus gaming mode. Now, when I put up my video comparing the Galaxy Buds Plus to the Sony WF-1000XM3, I've received some comments from some of you who said that, you know what, Aaron, the Galaxy Buds Plus did not do as well as the Sony's at audio to video latency because you did not activate gaming mode. Now, for those of you who don't know, gaming mode for the Galaxy Buds Plus is basically a mode that, when activated, reduces the audio to video lag when playing video games. The problem is that you only get that mode when you pair the Galaxy Buds Plus to a Samsung device. Now, I have a few Android devices. I've got the Google Pixel 3a, I've got the LG V40 ThinQ, which I use a lot in my latency tests. As for Apple devices, I have iPad, iPhone, and none of these devices support Samsung's gaming mode, whether it be through the Wearables app on Android or the Galaxy Buds Plus app on iOS. So my question is, should the low latency that you get when gaming with the Galaxy Buds Plus on a Samsung device after activating gaming mode be considered the benchmark? In my opinion, no, because not everybody owns or plans to own a Samsung device. So let's assume I use that as the benchmark. I guarantee that a lot of people will call me a liar because they'll be saying stuff like, Aaron, we bought the Galaxy Buds Plus because in your video you showed the latency to be so good and there's a gaming mode, but when we brought it home there is no gaming mode and the latency is not as good as in your video. not a situation which I would want to get into. So until Samsung makes this a feature that everybody, regardless of what phone they use, can access, I'm gonna stick to showing you guys what the latency is like without using a Samsung device and without gaming mode activated. So this is what you're about to see. As a benchmark, I'll be using the iPad 2018 from Apple and the LG V40 ThinQ smartphone because that particular Android phone uses the Snapdragon 845 Qualcomm processor, which is a pretty high-end Qualcomm processor, and it makes a pretty decent benchmark of all Android phones in general. As usual, I'll be playing a video game to test for lag because it's much more accurate than using a video app like YouTube or Netflix, because those apps tend to delay the video so that it lines up better with the audio. So that throws off the accuracy, and it's not going to be as accurate as using a video game. First, we're going to see what no lag looks like. This is audio straight from the iPad speaker, so zero lag. Now the Galaxy Buds Plus, then the AirPods Pro. And then we'll be repeating the same test on the Android device. So the AirPods Pro has lower audio to video latency compared to the Galaxy Buds Plus when playing video games. And I sort of expected this already before doing the test because the AirPods Pro is by far one of the lowest latency earbuds I've encountered on both Apple devices and Android devices. And this is due largely because of its H1 Bluetooth chip. So with the AirPods Pro, you're gonna get super low latency already out of the box. You don't have to activate gaming mode, and it's not specific only to Apple devices. Nonetheless, I feel that the Galaxy Buds Plus fared pretty well against the AirPods Pro. For one, it's $149, so that's much cheaper than the AirPods Pro, yet you get a great, compelling set of features and sound quality that rivals the AirPods Pro. The case is also just about as small as the AirPods Pro's case, and the earbuds contain more battery than the earbuds of the AirPods Pro, 11 hours versus 4.5 hours. So you wouldn't have to charge these earbuds as often in the case as the AirPods Pro. Also, its voice microphone quality is almost as good as the AirPods Pro. But the AirPods Pro still stands on its own as one of the best truly wireless earbuds out there because of its H1 Bluetooth chip, the fact that it's got noise cancelling and seamless integration with Apple devices. But for Apple users, right now you'll have more than one choice because the Samsung Galaxy Buds at $149 is a pretty compelling one. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please show that you like this video by punching that like button with a vengeance, Bruce Lee style, and sharing this video with your friends and family. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and please ring the bell to join the notification squad because I upload new videos every single week, and this is the only way YouTube will notify you of new content from this channel. More videos coming up soon. I will be comparing the Galaxy Buds Plus to more popular earbuds in the market. So if you don't want to miss out on those videos, please stay tuned to this channel, and I'll see you again, bros and sisters, in the next one. If you're a humble person like me, this shirt is a great way to show your friends how humble you really are. And whenever you look in the mirror, to admire yourself of course, it will also help to remind you to always be humble. So guys, this is a pretty fun shirt to wear. You can check it out in the link below. It's available in t-shirt, tank top, and hoodie. Your purchase helps keep this channel going, and I appreciate your support, bros.